I'm on a job site in Burns, Tennessee today. I started this yesterday, clearing out some brush and trees for a landowner who wants to build a house out here. I did this part yesterday. It looks like it's about 3/4 of an acre. This took me 8 hours. The owner wanted to build a house down in here, but after I got this cleared out, the owner took a look at the property, and this is a low area in here. He thought he would have some water drainage problems coming through this small gully or valley down to his home that he wanted to build down here. And this is a pretty area down here where he originally picked out, because there's a creek, a nice large creek that runs right along the backside of his property. But after I cleared it out, he reconsidered what he was looking at, and so wants me to clear out this area now up here. It's higher ground and it's a little flatter terrain. So I cleared this out yesterday. This was an old farm trail that was grown over, so I widened this part about 40 or 50 feet. And today I'm going to get into this. So the owner marked off with survey tape some new boundaries. There's a survey tape hanging on a tree right in here. He wants me to go up another 50 feet there. This part comes down, and I'm going to start down there by the bobcat, and I'm going to take this up about another 100 feet, and then bring it over to this survey line that he has. But as you can see, this is very dense. Looks like it's probably about 15 years or 20 years of thick growth. Lots of small trees. Most of the trees here are under 3 inches. You can see in here, very dense. You can barely walk through it. So I'll take the forestry mulcher onto this, clear it out, and show you what it looks like in about maybe 3 or 4 hours. Just finished clearing this area out. Down there is the bobcat where I started. Went back about 100 feet where the owner had marked off, back along the tree line, connected into his survey tapes where he had marked. Again, it was very dense. Most of the things were smaller than 3 inches, but there were maybe about 10% of the trees were, up 6 to 8 inches. But now, and this took me about 2 hours to do, and it's maybe a little, somewhere around 1/4 of an acre. But now the owner is ready to continue on with his building process in here. Before this area was not accessible to any other equipment. His next step is having his soil done for his drainage field for a septic system. So now they can come in here with their backhoe or whatever they use to dig their sample holes and figure out where his drainage field is going to go, which will then determine where his home is going to be placed. But now the whole area is ready for the next step of his process. It's all accessible for other equipment to get in here, supply trucks and the builders. So job complete here. You can see what it looks like when it's finished. It can be driven over with trucks.